seeing the very back of its body. There is so much more to this whale in the front that we can't see because it's underwater. That is a huge animal. They're 55 to 75 feet long. Look at that. Oh my God. I have a very cool opportunity for this video to work with WDC, or Whale and Dolphin Conservation. They're a global charity leading the fight in conservation for whales and dolphins around the world. They do advocacy, they do research, they do education, they do it all. And today we're talking to Regina, who is the executive director of their North American office.
Sometimes whale conservation can be a really dark place to live. I was just looking at a population trajectory yesterday that is predicting functional extinction, which means you don't have enough females to reproduce. If nothing changes, functional extinction by like 2035 and full-on extinction by 2044. And that's really hard to look at. And I think, but it's also motivating to say, that's if nothing changes. So we got to make some stuff change, because that can't be, they can't go away in my lifetime. They just can't.
What's up, you guys? This video is going to be a little bit different today. We are talking about a very, very special animal, a huge animal, 52 feet long, 140,000 pounds, but there are less than 340 that remain in the wild today. We're going to see if we can see a couple out here today. It is the North Atlantic right whale. Can you tell us about your work with North Atlantic right whales?
They are a critically endangered species. There's only about 340 of them left in the entire world. And unfortunately, the trajectory for the population doesn't look great right now.
Right whales face a number of threats that are posed by humans. The two greatest threats are entanglements in fishing gear and vessel strikes. And by vessel strikes, I mean being hit by ships. So kind of like how animals can be struck by cars on the road, whales also face the threat of being hit by vessels out on the water.
We work with our partners to try and reduce vessel strikes. So we've successfully petitioned the government in the past to implement permanent speed rules, sort of like you have a speed zone near a school. So we've been able to establish that, and now we're working to try and enhance those as the climate shifts and right whales go in different places. We know that there's new places they need protection, so we're trying to work to resolve those issues.
How rare is it for people to spot North Atlantic right whales?
That they are the proverbial needle in the haystack, and there's 340 of them. The chance of any person seeing them is pretty low. There are some times, some seasons, and some places where you have a pretty good chance of seeing them for a short period of time anyway. And there are some places along Cape Cod Bay, Provincetown, the beaches there, or Manamet and Plymouth, where you can sometimes stand on the cliff and get to see them feeding, and I think that you guys got to see that today.
All right, guys, we just got on a boat in Massachusetts out here in Cape Cod, and we are looking for North Atlantic right whales. We're at a point in the Gulf where they may go for feeding, so we're looking for birds, we're looking for spouts, we're looking for the backs of whales, we're also looking for porpoises, for harbor seals, other marine animals, and we're out here for 3 hours, so we'll see what we find. Okay, so we're looking for a whale that surfaced at about 6:30, so they're turning the boat so we can see it. I don't know what kind of whale it is right now, but we're gonna find out. Our naturalist guide has told us to go to this side of the boat now because she's seeing something in the water. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we're about to find out. Oh! Did you see that? It was a bird. I don't know if you can see this with the camera, but there are loons diving into the water to hunt fish right now, and they go vertically straight down into the water. It's wild to watch. That's not what we're looking for right now, but it's very cool. I don't get how they can dive into the water and then exit the water and then fly away. That's bizarre. Why are whales important, and why do we need to save the North Atlantic right whale now?
Whales play this really cool pivotal role in the marine ecosystem, and so they help to sustain fish stocks. They help to give you every other breath you take. They're literally helping to fight climate change. So they're kind of a nature-based solution to climate change. And it's because when they're feeding at depth, their digestion isn't functioning in the same way when they're on these deep dives, so their bathroom breaks come at the surface. So when they come to the surface, they are fertilizing phytoplankton, and that enables them to photosynthesize. They are the base marine food web. They are giving you oxygen, they are sequestering huge amounts of carbon, they are sustaining fish stock. So whales are literally the ocean gardeners, and we need them. And so it's not just a matter of whether you like whales to save them, it's a matter of the fact that they are really important to the health of our planet.
1 o'clock. Now we're looking at 1 o'clock for the whale to surface. There it is. Back there.
Right over at our 132.
We have a fin whale behind us right now. It's the second largest animal in the world. Look at her. Oh my gosh. We're like right there. That's crazy. So we're looking at a fin whale right now. This is the second largest species of animal in the world. They're built for speed. They're one of the fastest whale species. They can swim about 30 miles an hour, and you can tell they're super, super streamlined. We're just seeing the very back of its body. There is so much more to this whale in the front that we can't see because it's underwater. That is a huge animal. They're 55 to 75 feet long. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The whale just went on a terminal dive, so it's going really deep now. But earlier we were seeing a couple shallow dives, so we were going right alongside that whale. So the naturalist on board told us that this whale's last dive was 9 minutes long, and so we're hoping it's a little bit shorter because we just saw it surface and we just saw it go under. So we're waiting for her to come back up. The last time we saw this whale, it was on this side of the boat, but we don't know if that's where she's gonna pop up again. Like I said before, these whales are really fast. They're built for speed, like 30 miles an hour speed, and they don't love being around boats. And if she doesn't want to be around this boat, then she could be far away. So I think this whale went under our boat to the other side. So the captain's turning us right now, and we're gonna see if we can see her off of this side now. They said there's a whale at 2 or 3 o'clock here. It just surfaced, but it went, oh, yep, there it is. There's a blow right over there. I think it's the same fin whale that we were seeing before, but it's hard to tell. There's a blowhole over there. This whale is surfacing again. Do you see that fin? It's a fin whale.
That's going to be our last look this afternoon. How about a round of applause for our Captain Dennis for getting us such amazing looks at this fin whale.
Okay, that fin whale that we've been looking at just took a terminal dive and went under the water. That's the end of our whale watch tour today, so we're heading back to shore. We didn't see any North Atlantic right whales, which is not surprising because there are so few of them left. It would have been really crazy if we saw one on this trip, but we did see this fin whale. We saw harbor seals, we saw harbor porpoises, we saw dolphins, so it was a very, very cool experience to be here with Whale and Dolphin Conservation and film this piece. I hope, oh my gosh, she's right there. She's back. Okay, I hope you guys learned a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about right whales, visit us.whales.org. You can get more information there. Our ocean's a really, really beautiful place, and it's so important, and I hope we all spend more time trying to protect it. Thanks for watching.